Welcome back again to Make It Mental, everybody. Here's another continuation of my motor mount in progress, at least for this particular motor. I've decided to add back on the heat sink. I've cut down some of the weldable steel, which happens to be 3/32 if I remember right. And it just runs shy underneath this heat sink right here. I've pre-drilled the heat sink. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Right down there in that thick spot where there's not a lot of grooves, and you see that black line there almost in the center. I've pre-drilled a couple of holes for an M2 screw, and I've countersunk them so the screws are going to go down this way and into the chassis. So now I need to know where it's going to be in my chassis. So I line back out. So I line everything back up. It's not sitting exactly how it wants because gravity wants to take over. Gravity is still working. So I hold it tight with my finger and I trace a line. It may be hard to tell on that black plastic with a Sharpie. This a line straight across. Then I repeat that same line right here where it is right there. Then I can transfer those measurements from the heat sink to the chassis and drill a hole. And let me show you that so you can get a better understanding. So here's a motor with a motor mount. It's not going to be drilled in this particular case because I'm waiting for my brushless motor, but in the meantime I do want to drive it. And that's what it looks like as of right now. So this hole right here is basically just to support this one. And then these two holes here, I got to transfer the measurements onto this chassis. But now that I know, because these two holes are corresponding with this line, and then this line here, which is a little bit easier to see now, with this line going this way, I just transfer the measurements over, put my two M2 screws in there, and then I'll have to take this off, and this cover off, and all three of these pieces or this one, and this one will all be one unit and will have to be dropped down at the same time to locate everything appropriately. On a brushless motor, it probably won't be that big of a deal because I'll be able to unscrew it from here.